A beautiful Saturday to everybody who are watching right now. It is August 17, 2019. Nagbabalik tayo sa loob ng Phil Oil Flying V Center dito sa lungsod ng San Juan. We are starting on a later schedule but we still have the same number of games, a doubleheader for you guys in Day 3 ng inyong Premier Volleyball League Open Conference, and these two teams getting ready for some action here. Ang isang team looking to bounce back of their opening day loss, Team Motolite going up against the debuting Chef's Classic Lady Red Spikers. Once again, you guys are watching the PVL Open Conference live here on Liga, and this is our first game here. The veterans of Motolite going up against the youngsters of the Chef's Classic Lady Red Spikers. At pagkatapos po niyan, maya-maya lamang, magtatapat naman ng Air Force Lady Jet Spikers kontra sa Bangko Perla Spikers. Maraming salamat sa inyong pagtutok live on Liga and Liga HD Sports.abs-CBN.com and on the I1 Top. Mga kapamilya, ako po si Martin Javier, inyong lingkod dito po sa ating first game today, at ang makakasama ko dito sa ating panel, UAP Champion, PVL Champion, nandito ang nag-iisang si Paneng Mercado, at syempre our panel at large is also here, Miss Janine Choi. Mamaya-maya makakausap na natin silang dalawa, pero huwag na nating patagalin pa. Excited na kami magsimula dito, kaya simulan na natin ang PVL 2019.
Magandang araw sa inyo mga kapamilya. It's Day 3 of the Open Conference here in the Premier Volleyball League. At maya-maya ay magtatapat na ang Motolite kontra ang Chef's Classic Lady Red Spikers. Para sa kupunan ng Motolite, they couldn't match the firepower by the defending champions, ang Creamline Cool Smashers, despite the all-out performance of Myla Pablo. Ang Chef's Classic naman is a new team here in the PVL and built around the core of the San Beda women's volleyball squad.
That's right, Janine. That's the situation right now. A tough loss in the opening game para dito sa team ng Motolite. Ilang paso sila doon ng Creamline Cool Smashers in straight sets. Yung kabila naman, Chef's Classic, syempre, gusto nilang umarangkada agad-agad in their very first game here in the tournament. Pero Paneng, as we scan here the team standings, kaano ka-importante yung makapuhunan ka na mapanalo at makakuha ka na maaga mga statement wins early in the tournament?
Kasi dito, no, kailangan sa kanila, importante yung magkakaroon ka ng moral booster. At syempre, maaga pa lang, makita mo na yung chemistry ng team mo hanggang sa mag-workout yon hanggang sa patapos ng tournament na ito. That's
right. Ito nga yung ating team standings, Creamline, high and mighty there at 2-0. Pero itong mga teams natin, either 1 or 2 games pa lang yung nilalaro. At yung Chef's Classic naman, sila yung huling mag-debut dito sa ating PVL Open Conference. So early goings here, makikita natin dito, wala pa masyadong galawan sa ating team standings, pero mag-iiba yan in the next coming weeks dito sa ating tournament. Pero syempre, Janine, we have here a couple of teams. Etong isang team, yung mga fans nila, gustong makita silang manalo. And they want to see them bounce back here in the tournament. Yung isa naman, debuting here. So, maraming nag-iingay at maraming excited ng mga fans sa sumali sa atin dito, di ba?
Tama ka dyan, Martin. Mga kapamilya, you may reach us through Twitter. Tweet us at ABS-CBN Sports at gamitin po ninyo ang hashtag na PVL 2019 for your comments and insights on the match. Also, check out exclusive photos on Instagram at ABS-CBN Sports. Make sure you keep up to date on all things about the Premier Volleyball League by visiting the country's #1 sports website, sports.abs-cbn.com. Also, Martin, as of today, we already have 981,447 likes in our official Facebook page.
Wow!
Imagine, less than 20,000 na lang. 1 million likes na tayo, kaya naman mga kapamilya, like, share, and follow us na on Facebook.
Ayan, maraming salamat, Janine. Pakikinggan namin yung mga story mo mamaya during the game. Pero like kayo ng like lang mga kapamilya. Share lang kayo ng share ng aming content sa Facebook dahil malapit na nga kaming mag 1 million likes dyan. Pero sa ating pagbalik, meron tayong mga kasamang player at coach dito sa ating panel. Kaya huwag kayong alis. Magbabalik ang PVL Open Conference. Back here in your PVL 2019 and both teams at midcourt already. Team Motolite going up against the Chef's Classic Lady Red Spikers in our first game this afternoon on a Saturday. Dito po sa loob ng Phil Oil Flying V Center here in San Juan. You guys still have Martin Javier and of course Paneng Mercado here in the panel. At kasama rin natin ang coach ng pinakabagong team natin dito sa Open Conference. Andito si Coach Mesho Gavino. Coach, magandang hapon. Maraming salamat sa pagsali sa amin dito.
Good afternoon din sa inyo.
Coach, this is gonna be a grind for you guys, lalo na doon sa core team mo na San Beda players because you're joining collegiate and open conference. But do you see this as an advantage for the girls here to develop their skills rather, and to progress yung mga chemistry at yung iba pang mga areas ng laro nila?
Definitely yes, kasi yung mga college player ko na sa San Beda. So maraming matutunan dito kasi high level competition ng TVL.
Coach, paano kaya? Kasi ito, alam natin yung core ng team mo is majority from San Beda players. Pero meron ka din namang iba na hindi naman San Beda. Kamusta kaya yung chemistry ng team mo ngayon sa trainings? Tapos sa game kaya ngayon, kamusta?
Hanggang sa ngayon, dinedevelop namin yung chemistry. Pero yung mga nakuha ka namang outside players,
Laban din, coach.
cooperate din naman sila. And then marami kami natututunan sa kanila. Kaya maganda para sa amin.
Pero coach, maraming nagtataka or maraming nagtatanong sino ba yung Chef's Classic? Kasi nakita namin yung lineup ng teams, biglang nandun Chef's Classic. Sino kaya to? Kayo, para sa inyo, in your first game today, ano yung gusto nyong maging identity ng team nyo na talagang matatandaan ng mga fans natin?
Pero ang talagang gusto namin mangyari, matuto yung bawat isa. And then yung level ng competition, yung sistema dito, dapat ma-adapt namin. Para pagdating namin sa NCAA, yun pa rin kasi yung ano namin yung talagang objective namin, makakuha ng experience dito, exposure.
Pero sir, coach pala, aiming to win pa rin tayo.
Siyempre.
You know, as many wins as we can. Coach, maraming salamat.
Thank you.
Pabalikin ka na namin dito sa warm-up ninyo. Ayan po si Coach Mesho Gavino, head coach of course of Chef's Classic here. At Paneng, pag-usapan na natin yung composition ng team na to. Nabanggit natin, 6 players coming from the San Beda Lady Red Spikers at yung iba nanggaling sa iba't ibang NCAA schools. Meron ding UAAP na maglalaro para sa kanila.
That's right. Ito nga Chef's Classic, isa to sa mga bagong teams natin for this conference. Pero majority or core ng current or ng team na to is yung current and former San Beda Lady Red Spikers, yung headlined by Maria Nieza and Maria Viray, along with teammates like si Trisha Paras, Lain Matias, Justine Lapid, and Rebecca Cuevas. Pero yun yung majority na mga San Beda Spikers, no? Pero syempre, andyan din yung kanilang team captain na hindi from San Beda na si Justin Chu.
That's right. Justin Chu nga played for the DLSU Lady Spikers dyan sa UAAP. Pero kung nanonood kayo ng NCAA, high-flying, high-scorers itong Viray Twins. Kaya talagang aabangan tong team na to. Diba? Pero napag-usapan na natin ang Chef's Classic. Mamaya-maya pagbalik po natin, Motolite naman ang ating pag-uusapan. Kaya huwag kayong alis. Magbabalik ang PVL 2019. Resuming our coverage here in the PVL Open Conference, kasama niyo pa rin si Martin Javier at Paneng Mercado at pinag-uusapan nga natin ang parehong teams dito. Tapos na yung Chef's Classic. Ngayon naman, tutungo tayo sa team ng Motolite. And Paneng, they had a tough loss in their opening game in the season as they face the defending Open Conference champions, ang Creamline Cool Smashers. tinalo sila in 3 straight sets. Hindi sila umabot sa 20 in any of those sets.
That's right, hindi nga sila nakaabot ng 16. So nakita natin na hindi naging maganda yung start dito ng Motolite kasi si Creamline, ang ganda ng depensa na pinakita nila. Kaya ngayon na-control nila yung game na hindi nakaabot ng 16 yung Motolite. Tapos sa scoring department naman, ang laki ng nilamang ng Creamline. 40 points versus 22 in spikes, 7 points versus 3 in blocks, 5 points versus 3 in aces, and 25 points versus 15 na points of errors naman. Pero sa non-scoring department, si Creamline lamang pa din sa digs and setting department na 66 points versus 57 and 22 versus 4 ng Motolite. Pero sa reception, maganda rin naman yung pinakita ng Motolite dahil 33 points na nakuha nila dito versus 24 ng Creamline. At yun na nga, ang Creamline, dinala sila ng kanilang team captain na si Eliza Valdez with 15 points, followed by Gemma Galanza with 12 points. Pero andyan naman sa Motolite si Myla Pablo na nag-isang player na naka-double digits with 11 points.
That's right, she had 11 points here. At kasama nga natin ngayon ang nag-iisang bagyong Pablo, si Myla Pablo. Hello, Myla.
Hi po, good.
Ayan, parang pagod ka pa ng konti. Ayan.
Lang po.
Kaka-warm up lang eh. Pero Myla, marami nagtatanong, syempre naka-full game ka na finally for Motolite in your very first game. You had 11 points. Kamusta ka? How's your body? How's your conditioning? 100% ka ba?
Actually, okay naman po. And then, sinabi na po ng doctor ko na full play na daw ako. So,
Kasi nakikita kita online, nagpipilates ka, pinapalakas mo yung likod mo. Kasama ba yun sa recovery mo?
kasi kailangan ko yung pilates. Kasi para din sa mga back pain ko.
Ayan, para lumakas pa lalo. Paneng?
Yeah, Mylan, alam natin na hindi naging maganda yung start ng team versus the Creamline Pool Smashers. Pero sa ngayon, sa game natin versus Chef Classic, ano kaya yung kailangan gawin ng team nyo para makuha itong panalong to?
Well, kasi nung first game namin against Creamline talaga, eh, alam din naman namin, dehado din kami. Kasi, syempre yung mga Creamline kasi buo yan eh.
Solid.
Solid team yan kasi syempre kami naman is bagong team pa lang kami. And then, alos mga bata pa yung mga kasama ko. So, first time nila mag-pro. So sabi namin, okay lang kasi first game pa lang. So mahaba-haba pa naman yung liga natin. So bumawi tayo sa mga bawat games natin. That's right.
Ayan, Myla, bago kita pabalikin dito, tanong ko lang, kamusta yung chemistry mo with your setters? Because a very interesting number there. 4 excellent sets lang kayo total. Tapos 3 yung ginagamit nyo na setters. Tolenada, Emnas, tsaka Estranero. Ngayon, in your second game here, kamusta yung connection mo sa kanila? Mas seamless na ba yung chemistry nyo on the court?
Well, sa ngayon talaga, lahat naman kami nag-a-adjust sa mga set namin eh. Kasi sometimes ginagamit si Fen, si Tolinada, and Ayel. So ako talaga as a veterano sa team namin, eh, hindi ako pwede laging nagre-reklamo kung ano yung set ibigay sa akin. Kung ano yung binigay sa akin ng set, yun yung gagawin kong paraan. So yung mga bata kasi, so hindi pa nila gaanong anin yung mga set ng iba. So kailangan namin mag-adjust talaga, lalo na pag wala kami receive.
Pero mahaba tong tournament na to, so maraming time para mag-improve kayo at mapaigting pa yung connection mo with your teammates here. So maraming salamat, Myla.
Thank you.
Ayan, there you go. Myla Pablo of Team Motolite joining us here. And she was in double figures, 11 points in that game. But knowing Myla Pablo, Paneng, alam natin, that's a slow day for Myla Pablo.
That's right.
Marami pang ibubugayan.
Oo, tsaka kaka-start pa lang naman ng conference natin. Yun na nga nasabi din ni Myla na hindi nga maganda yung naging start nila. Pero one game at a time, they'll get wins.
This is gonna be a long tournament for them. Pero yun nga, maraming room for improvement para dito sa Motolite. 11 points for Myla Pablo. So expect that to increase. Yan ang ipe-predict natin dito, of course, for Motolite here as they look for the very first win here in the PVL Open Conference. Pero mga kapamilya, sumali nga kayo sa ating conversation online. Use our official hashtag PVL2019. Tweet us at ABS-CBN Sports. Ayun din po, i-follow nyo rin po kami. Like nyo kami on Instagram at ABS-CBN Sports. At syempre, puntahan nyo po kami at i-like nyo kami on Facebook dahil malapit na nga kami sa 1 million likes. Less than 20,000 likes na lang. 1 million na po kami. So keep liking, keep sharing, keep tweeting us here. Dahil mamaya-maya rin po, babasahin din natin yung mga tweets nyo online. Pero susunod na, ang unang game po natin on this Saturday afternoon. It is gonna be, again, Team Motolite going up against the Chef's Classic Lady Red Spikers sa pagbabalik ng PVL 2019.
Presenting our national officials. for this match. First referee, Mr. Fernando Velarde. Second referee, Mr. Philip Nunez. Let us welcome our team from Motolite. Let's begin with our team captain and setter, number 1, Iris Janelle Tolenada. At number 3, Maristela Layo. Wearing jersey number 8, Myla Pablo. At number 10, Maria Lina Isabel Molde. Number 18, Diana May Carlos. And number 19, Aisha Lane Ganaban. Liberos are number 12, Maria Ariel Estraniero, and number 14, Tony Rose Ponce. Head coach, Mr. Godfrey Okumu. Introducing our Chef's Classic Lady Red Spikers. Team captain is number 14, Justine Chu. At number 1, Rebecca Cuevas. Wearing jersey number 7, Bien Juanillo. At number 9, Maria Niza Viray. Number 12, Maria Cecilia Bangad. And number 13, Trisha May Paras. Liberos are number 5, Julia Angeles, and number 18, Mialyn Manabat. Head coach, Mr. Nemesio Gavino Jr.
Back inside the Phil Oil Flying V Center here in San Juan, and you see here changes in the starting unit here of Motolite. Actually, ang starter nila ngayon at setter si Iris Tolenada is gonna be starting here. Emnas yung huling nag-start para sa kanila. And Ayel Estraniero, interestingly, playing as a libero today. So hindi siya magseset ngayon para kay Coach Gandhi Okumu. Sa kabila naman para dito sa Chef's Classics, ito magsisimula para sa niya, led by Niza Viray there, and of course Juanillo coming from LPU, Chu their captain from DLSU, and a lot of players here from the NCAA and the UAP. Makikita na natin finally ang Chef's Classics Lady Red Spikers here in the PVL Open Conference. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pagtutok of the 17-2019 on a Saturday as we enter set number 1. Here you guys have Martin Javier, Paning Mercado, and our panel at large. Nandyan po si Janine Joy. So right away, this is an attack error coming from Niza Viray. Early expectations muna tayo, Paneng. Punta muna tayo dito sa team ng Motolite. Ang pinanggaagad nila doon, one of the top teams in the league, in the Creamline Pool Smashers. What's the immediate adjustment here going into this matchup against a relatively unknown team, etong Chef's Classic?
For sure, ito si Motolite magbabounce back sa hindi magandang simula nila versus the Creamline Pool Smashers. Knowing na ito, may major adjustments din sila. Ang kanilang first setter ngayon ay si Iris Tolenada. At yung ang kanila namang libero ngayon si Estraniero. Pero alam naman natin, Marks, na before sa UAP, na naglibero din naman si Estraniero. So ngayon, sana mas maging maayos yung galaw nila, and sana alam na nila kung ano yung mga adjustments na nila dito.
That's right. Ayala Estraniero played libero, I think 2-3 years ago for the UP Lady Maroons back in college. Pero magaling din siya, malakas din siya dumipensa sa libero back then. And going to the other side here, this is 2-0 now for Motolite. Net touch ang itinawag dito kay Bien Juanillo. Yan po. The LPU5, one of the top blockers, by the way, in the NCAA. Ngayon naman, if you're the young guns, Chef's Classic, ang makakabangga mo, mga pamilyar na pangalan dito sa volleyball. How do you see that papunta dito sa ating tournament?
Ito, sinabi din ni Coach Nemesio kanina na yung chemistry nila, medyo binibuild pa nila, knowing na majority of them, core nga is from San Beda, pero yung iba din sa kanila, hindi San Beda players. Kaya ngayon, they just have to talk to one another and communicate, kasi yun yung importante, lalo na if you're a new team. Kailangan nyo talagang mag-usap.
That's right. Communication, pero syempre dahil bagong team yan, that's gonna be one of the challenges that they're gonna have to face here as a new team and a very young team as well. Pero 3-0 start here by Team Motolite, an ideal start for them. And that run ends with that service error coming from Iris Tolenada. So balik ang bola dito sa Chef's Classic Lady Red Spikers. This is Cuevas. Also part of the core, 6 players coming from San Beda here, namely Cuevas, Matias, Liza Viray, Ella Viray, nandyan din si Paras para sa kanila at si Lapid playing for them. Now let's go courtside. Nandyan po ang ating panel at large na si Janine Choi. Janine?
Martin N. Paneng para kay Myla Pablo. Nabitin siya last reinforced conference dahil isang game lang siya nakapaglaro because she was nursing and recovering from a back injury. And despite producing a stellar stat performance during the previous game, sinabi ni Myla na baliwala yon dahil talo pa rin sila. Alam niyang marami pa siyang naibibigay at kailangan niya pang magtrabaho. Alam niyang siyang inaasahan ng kanyang koponan kaya talagang tutok siya ngayon sa kanyang recovery. 3 times a week siyang nagsa-therapy. And regarding her back injury, right now, Myla said that she's only at 70%. Pero she still remains positive na babalik at babalik din yung buong laro niya this conference basta may sipag at syaga. Balik sa inyo, Martin and Paneng.
Maraming salamat, Janine, but it's good to see Myla doing the usual Myla Pablo moves dito sa ating mga games kasi matagal-tagal natin siyang hinintay at we are very happy that he is moving very well on the floor.
Yeah, that's right. Noong last conference, 4 games lang yung nalaro niya noon.
Yeah. At ito, pumarangkada na ang Motolite. Isa Molde breaking it down. A 5-2 start by the white shirts here. You be standout Isa Molde getting that one through Juanilio. Challenging the double block there. Pablo pumuntos kanina. Princess Chu on the cut shot there. Ito si Princess Chu, part of the lineup ng Lasal sa UAAP but never really got the playing time. Nung siyempre malalakas din yung mga kasabay niya nun.
That's true. Actually, hindi ko na naabutan to si Princess. Malaki na yata yung ano ko sa kanya.
Grabe.
Sa kanya.
Hindi ko na nga sinabi eh. pero nala-line up siya. Lagi nga lang siyang nandun sa mga second stringer ni Coach Ramil De Jesus. Pero ito, nagpaparamdam siya dito sa ating PVL Open Conference. 2 straight points for her. 1 off an attack and 1 off a service saves. Pero Chef's Classic, an early fight here yung nakikita natin sa kanila. Pablo with a good first ball. Tolenada goes to Layug. Liza Viray sent back. There's the back set. Tolenada picks it up. Motolite on the attack. Tots Carlos. Down the line finish for her.
Down the line.
A nice
Carlos.
down the line hit from Tots Carlos. Nakita niya na bukas yung down the line from the blockers. Yung blockers naka-establish yung cross court. Kaya naman nadala niya yung spike niya na yun sa down the line.
That's her usual spot. Talking about more comfortable spot para dito kay Tots Carlos. Oh, here's Maris Layug at the service line here. Also part of that UP core, UP and Adamson core dito sa Team Motolite. Viray cross court. Tolenada goes to Pablo, sent back by Juanilio. Carlos on the approach. Sent back again. And the Chef's Classic will get this point. I think that one is coming off Niza Viray, if I'm not mistaken. A combination itong ni Juanilio at Viray. Ayan.
Maganda sana yung coverage nun ng Motolite pero hindi naangat yung second ball.
Yung pa, meron pa silang ganung mga lapses pa that they really need to address here.
That's right. Pero Marty, yung mga ganyang errors, kung tutusin parang ano lang yun eh, magaang na error na maiiwasan sana kung nakapag-communicate sila, nasabi nila na kung kaninong bola yun.
Ayan, pero mabilis na bawi naman mula dito kay Myla Pablo. Scoring from the back row. 7-5 start for Motolite. Amatay sunog mula dito kay Myla. And Tots Carlos going back here to the service line.
Serving number 18.
One of the more powerful spikers na parte ng lineup nitong Motolite. That's the familiar jump serve. And she scores an ace.
Nice target by Tots Carlos. Dinulo niya yung service niya, walang tao sa zone 1.
First technical timeout here. Motolite ahead by 3. fans of Motolite here. Of course, always in attendance. Laging nakasuporta dito. The kids spending the weekend with us. Maraming salamat sa pagtutok nyo live on Liga and Liga HD, sports.abs-cbn.com, and on the I Want That. Like nyo po kami sa Facebook Premier Volleyball League.
Technical
We're
timeout.
inching closer than sa ating
At the
1
service
million
zone,
target, 1 million likes na
Carlos.
target online. Pero 8-5 start here for Team Motolite. Ending off the run. Kanina, nag-mini run itong Chef's Classic. Niza Viray flying. But that one sailing out. Pero
There was a check ball from the blockers of Motolite.
From Motolite.
magandang pa-check yan mula dito kay Niza. Niza, by the way, is the leading scorer last year, NCAA Season 94, all throughout the tournament. So yung nasa taas doon. First Lady Red Spikers getting booted out in the semifinals. I think losing to the eventual champions, Arellano Lady Chiefs. Good pick up there by Pablo. Molde. Andun si Angeles. Viray will try and score this one off the block.
7, serving 8.
Small but terrible itong si Niza Viray.
That's
ma'am.
right, Martin. Kasi kita mo na ang lalaki ng blockers na nasa harap niya. Pero yun parang minsan, pag alam mo hindi ka ganun katangkaran, nagagamit mo yung mga blockers mo.
Ito nga high-flying Niza Viray. Yung kapatid niya hindi pa pumapasok. Si Ella Viray.
Ball is out.
That's a service error.
9, serving 7.
Coming from Chef's Classic here. One they could not afford dahil humahabol sila dito. So it's a 2-point lead again. Isa Molde da Cebuana to serve here.
Isa
First best
Molde
outside
serving
spiker
for
ng ating
Motolite.
2018 Collegiate Conference. And eventual champions ng UP last year sa ating Collegiate Conference.
7.
Isa Molde
9.
committing the service error though. So Viray here serving on the other side. Only day 3 in the tournament.
Serving for Chef's Classic.
Again, we mentioned earlier that we are starting on a later schedule. First game natin ngayon, 4 p.m. Pangalawang game po natin mamaya-maya pong alas 6. As Justin Ju gets that one
2
through.
off the hand of Ganaba.
So tabla tayo for the first time. 9 all here in set number 1.
Kanina yung Chef's Classic, nakita natin na parang tahimik nila sa court, medyo nagkakapaan. Pero ngayon dumidikit na yung score, nakikita mo na yung aggressiveness ng mga ng team nito.
Kung ikaw ba, Paneng, nung early years mo, nung una mong nakakalaban yung mga veterans ng volleyball, may konting nahihiya ka pa ba ng konti, yung may konting medyo tentative ka pa sa movement mo? Kasi syempre, naku-conscious ka, ito yung mga idol mo eh.
At ano naman, parang ako, pag before, na-excite ako ng mga top teams yung makakalaban namin.
So, gigil ka maglaro. Ayan. Sige, balikan natin yun mamaya. 9 all here. Let's go to this rally. Oh, sent back by the blockers of Motolite. Myla Pablo getting that one on the kill block. So, a 1-point lead restored by the White Shirts. Again, looking for their first victory here in our PVL Open Conference. This is Ai Ganaban serving it up.
Serving for Motolite. Ai Ganaban.
Oh, that one going out, going wide for Ai. So an unforced error para dito sa Motolite. Paras goes back to the service line here. This is Trisha Paras.
Trisha Paras. Serving for Chef's
The
Classic.
blocker from Chef's Classic. Myla Pablo sent back. Again, Juanillo.
Block is out.
Pero lumabas
11,
doon yung
serving 10.
block. Etong Chef's Classic allowing Motolite to get that point. Then Juanillo getting that one. Pero pumagilid nga lang ng bahagya papunta palabas. So Iris
Team
Tolenada
Captain Iris Tolenada.
serving it up here. Nice one. 2 will fly. Sa likod si Molde. Pablo on the cross-court hit.
Pablo off the hand
A
of
powerful
Angeles.
hit coming from Myla Pablo
12,
there.
serving 10.
Gives Motolite a 2-point advantage.
Back-to-back points there from Myla Pablo. Ang ganda ng mga pinapakita niyang palo ngayon, Martin. Ang lakas ng mga palo niya ngayon. Pero ito yung Ito yung kilala nating Myla Pablo, yung mga brasuhan na palo at yung mga palabas sa blockers.
Yan, mga power hits mula kay Myla Pablo.
Right.
Juanillo kinuha sa ilalim.
Emilio,
Pero
well
hindi
read.
tumawid para sa Chef's Classic.
Layo.
And Motolite
13.
rolling at this point of the set. Creating a little bit of a separation here
Timeout,
against Chef's Classic.
Chef's
Kaya napa-timeout itong si Coach Mesio Gavino.
Ayusin natin yung pasa natin yung first ball. Ibigay natin yung center ng maayos. Ha? Para ma-activate natin yung middle natin. Kaya pagka hindi maganda yung set, gawa lang ng paraan. Saan mo ilalagay yung bola. Okay? Tatlo lang yan. Ha? Huwag kayang lumayo. Ha? O, simulan muna uli sa pasa. Okay, one stop tayo. Ha? Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Dahan lang. Siguna tayo. Kaya! What's up? Hooray!
Alright, 13 to 10 here. Chef's Classic. Importante sa kanila dito, hindi nila tuluyang palayuin itong Motolite.
That's right. And nabanggit din ni Coach ni Mesio na umpisahan nila sa reception. Kasi yun na nga, pag mawawalan ka ng reception, sunod-sunod na magkakaroon ng service aces, hindi nyo magagawa yung play na meron yung team kayo. And from the timeout, parang ang plano ni Coach ngayon is paganahin yung middle spikers nila na kailangan mag-umpisa na may magandang reception.
That's right, hindi pa natin nakikita yan dito. Chu on the combination play.
Wipes it off the block.
So, variation on offense right away from Chef's Classic. Take a look at that one more time. Naunang napadikoy itong si Juanillo and then Chu took the spike. So 11 serving 13.
Serving for Chef's Classic.
Cuevas on the serve. Diretso kay Estraniero. Layog, hindi inabot.
Too far to reach.
Miss time there from Layog. Hindi sila nagkaintindihan sa set na yun ni Iris Tolenada. Nakita natin na sinabi ni Layog, fast set or slow set? hindi sila nagkaabot.
Nagkalituhan sila.
Nagkalituhan sila.
So 12 serving 13. Miscommunication pero service error yung sinagot dito ni
14 to
Cuevas.
12.
Those are talagang problema. Unforced errors, especially for a young team here. But they're just down by 2 points.
2 points, yeah. Dikit lang yung laro.
Myla Pablo serving for
Habol
Motolite.
nila yung mabilis na start kanina ng Motolite. Cuevas sending it over to Pangad who puts it down.
Angad with the block.
Parang yun yung importante nga for Chef's Classic is mataas lang nila yung reception nila. Magagawa ng paraan ng setter, i-distribute yung bola. Nakita natin pasok na pasok yung middle spikers nila. Kaya naman mahihirapan mag-timing din yung mga blockers ng Motolite.
Justin Chu.
Pangad coming from the camp of UST naman. Chu, sobra.
Service out.
Another service error. Ito yung mga kailangan na
15,
i-control
13.
ng Chef's Classic. Kasi sayang, dumidikit sila sa score na Motolite. Pero sila mismo yung gumagawa ng errors, mga unforced errors na itong service.
Yung usual na makikita mo,
Layo,
lalo na pag
serving
unang
for
laro.
Motolite.
Oo. Madaming mga ganyang unforced error.
Kasi hindi pa nakakapag-warm up, hindi pa nakakapag-adjust. But Chef's Classic here within 2 points. Motolite on the attack. Tolenada. The back set to Tots Carlos.
Carlos over the
And
block.
The cut shot coming from Tots. Sending us to our second technical timeout. Lamang po ang Motolite,
up by
16 to 13. Nagbabalik tayo sa ating coverage here. And Chiara Permentilla, ay kilala ko dito, pati si... Yan, ito si Chiara Permentilla. Nakita ko rin si Critch Makaslang kanina. Parte siyempre ng Adamson Lady Falcons. Chiara, I think she has a knee injury right now, so we are wishing her well. Pero pinapanood niya siyempre yung mga kakampi niya sa Adamson. Nandito sila
End of the second.
Tang
Technical timeout.
Yan. Pero so far, so good here for Team Motolite. They're up by 3 points, 16 to 13. At kanina rin pala naglaro yung Adamson dun sa ating collegiate conference. Ayan.
Yes.
Pero ito si Layog,
At
babalik
the
sa ating
service
service
area
line.
is Maris Layo.
The tallest players on the floor here for Coach Gotti. Layog.
Positional
Rotation
fault.
error.
Called on
That was the
Chef's
wrong position,
Classic.
I guess.
Okay.
Lumagpas yung
17,
libero sa
13.
center kasi yung center ngayon nasa gitna.
So unforced error here for Chef's Classics. Tignan natin ito, 4 na yung na-mount na lead nitong Motolite, 17 to 13. Ito kinakausap ni
Layo.
Coach Mesio, itong si referee Philip Nunez, clarifying that call. Chu, difficult pickup. Liza Viray on the approach. Nagawan pa rin ang
Right, the
paraan.
hand of Carlos.
Ganda ng palo na yun ni Viray. Ito, nakita natin sa set 1 pa lang yung mga unforced errors. 5 versus 5 pa rin. Pantay, pero alam mo yun na ito yung mga unforced errors na minsan, kahit maliit lang siya, nakakababayan ng moral sa
Yan,
team.
Walilio.
Kasi kahit
Serving for
nagpapakahirap
Chef's
kayong humabol, tapos biglang mag-service error, ito yung mga dapat na iwasan.
Tama, lalo na pag dehado ka sa set. Kasi syempre, Motolite lamang sila. So they're able to maintain their lead despite, of course, the unforced errors that they were
Double
able to commit
touch.
earlier.
Column two.
And it's
Right.
plays like that.
18,
Kaya sila umaarangkada
14.
dito. Awas ay Ganaban putting that one in. 18-14, Tots Carlos will serve again.
Tots Carlos.
Expect a
Serving for
powerful hit.
Motolite.
Minsan binavariate yan ni Tots eh. Jump serve minsan medyo,
float.
oo, pa-safe lang. Ganon.
Oo.
Service out. Last one.
Pero
for
lumabas
Chef's
nga
Classic.
wide yung tinapon doon ni Tots. Pang-anim na unforced error niya.
Anim na.
Yan. So here's Bangad.
Serving number 12, Jingay Bangad.
Ingay Bangad at the service line. Picked up by Estranero. Tolenada sending this one over. Cuevas setting up Viray. Viray, andon si Tots. Tolenada keeping the ball alive and setting up Pablo. Derechu was right there to pick it up. 1-2 taken by Cuevas. Tots, Bangad with a pickup. 80 Red Spikers on the attack. Pablo flying in, maigsi.
A little too short.
Yung atake doon ni Myla.
Haba ng rally na yun, Mars. Ito, actually maganda yung diskarte sana na yun ni Myla kasi lahat ng mga defenders ng Chef's Classic naka-atras. Walang tao sa gitna. Kung pumasok yun, that can be a point of for
out.
Motolite.
Baby lang masyado.
Oo.
Myla Pablo. May timeout tayo dito. Tinawag ni Coach Gotti.
Our second match for today at 6
What you'll do, let them hit the ball down the line. Don't bother. You have to move back and retrieve those balls. The person playing in front, you have to watch the drop. Is that understood? That's how we go for the next defense from now on. Second, on the rallies. We are still losing on the rallies. So we have to work on that. Think about the rallies. We are losing on the rallies. We get 3 chance balls and we still lose on it. Not that they're hitting us, but we're hitting in the net, striking out. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go.
He still has a small setter on her now, a small blocker on her, so it'd be a good idea to go to her. She can use it all.
Very interesting also yung shifting ng coaching roles para dito sa Motolite going into this tournament. Kasi nung ating reinforced, ang head coach si Coach Air.
Yes.
Ngayon, si Coach Gotti ang head coach, assistant si Coach Air.
Oo, binaliktad na nila yung roles, no? Pero ito na nga, I think naman sa training kasi, minsan kahit sa games, sa timeout, makikita natin si Coach Gotti yung nagbibigay ng instructions, kahit siya yung assistant coach. Or parang nag-change lang sila ng role. Pero sa
Last one
training,
for Motolite.
pare-pareho pa rin sila, pantay-pantay pa din sila. Alam nila kung ano yung kailangan nila trabahuin for the team.
Yan, pero syempre magkaiba ng style, diskarte yung dalawang coaches na yan. So it will be very interesting to see
Lisa Mulder.
how Coach
Serving
Gotti's
for
coaching
Motolite.
will affect the play, of course, of Motolite, and let's see if it'll translate to wins for them. Tolenada, Pablo, powerful strength there for Myla
off the
Pablo.
block.
20-16.
20-16.
That is the count here.
Parang yun yung nabanggit ni Coach Air, no, na hindi makakaabot yung blocker ni Myla, kaya yung play
Chef's
lahat iba to
Classic.
dun sa side.
Ayan. And that time, Myla Pablo was able to take advantage. We have a timeout here.
Gawa niya ng parang pangotraw. Sabi, ready lang sa checkpoint. Di ba nangyari? Okay, so ngayon, check tayo ng momentum, pasa ng maayos. Okay, kung kaya mo i-running, sige. Pero pag hindi, big week, tulo lang, hinahang dito. Ha? Apat lang yan, kaya pa yan, manageable pa yan. Ha? Tara, tara, tara!
So ito yung tema ng set number 1 para dito sa Chef's Classics. Kanina tumambla sila, 10-all, nakakuha ng separation itong Motolite. Humabol ulit yung Chef's Classics pero they could not get over the hump. Yung talagang lalamang sila at makabulusok sila dito.
Right, yun na nga, yung mga errors na binibigay din ni Chef's Classic is yung mga errors na kaya pang gawa ng paraan. Like yung last point ni Myla, na-check ball yun ng blockers nila pero walang support from the defenders.
Mold.
Kaya parang nabanggit din ni Coach ni Mesho na kailangan mag-effort pa ang lahat.
Kulang pa. Dun sa effort and intensity here, nakukulangan si Coach Mesho.
4 touches called on Chef's
4
Classic.
touches called here
21,
against
16.
the Lady Red Spikers. So 5 na ang abante ng Team Motolite, and it's Isa Molde going on deck to serve.
Molde.
Sending that one straight to Chu. Niza Viray will try and score.
Viray off the
Puntos na
hand
naman
of
para dito
Molde.
kay Viray.
17.
Nice
21.
cross court there from Viray. Ganda ng set na binigay sa kanya. Mataas yung bola pero nagawa ng paraan ni Viray na yun. Hindi siya super cross court, hindi super down the line, pero sakto lang na walang
Serving for
defender.
Chef's
At
Classic.
saktong iwas dun sa depensa ni Iris Tolenada rin.
Oo.
Oh, Pablo. Mababa yung kanyang tira. That one did not go
18
over.
to 21.
So a couple of points generated here by the Lady Red Spikers. It is down to 3. Pero nasa likod na yun, si Niza Viray ang nasa harap. Itong si Cuevas, Pangad at Chu. Tolenada. Over to Pablo. Sobra yung atake ni
Ball
Myla.
is out. 19.
So a couple of errors from Myla Pablo.
Right, parang hindi sila magkaabot ni Iris Tolenada ngayon. Yung parang yung sets ni Iris,
Service.
biten.
Viray.
Kaya nahihirapan mag-adjust din dito si Myla.
Pero yung dalawang to, dati na itong magkakampi when they were with the Air Force Lady Warriors, I think. They won championships together. Pero matagal na
Pablo
bakante itong si
sees the
Iris
hole.
Tolenada. I think 3 years.
3 years
to
siya.
19.
So talaga nag-a-adjust pa rin siya dito. Ito yung puntos kanina ng Motolite. Better connection there
That's
for
right.
Tolenada and Pablo.
Nakita din ni Myla na wala ding tao sa likod ng blockers, kaya
Ay
gumana din yung kanyang drop
Serving for
ball.
Motolite.
So 22 serving 19. Aiga Naban. Cuevas, the back set here. Pangad is denied. Chu. Picked up by Molde. Sending this one over to Myla. And the kill again for Myla
off the
Pablo.
block.
Kita natin yung palo ni Myla doon, parang
19.
yung hawi ng palo niya palabas, kaya kasi nakita din niya yung blockers na doon, hindi rin naman ganun hindi ganun kataas yung abot sa kanya, kaya nahawi niya pa down the line.
Ganaban.
Yung pitik doon ni Myla Pablo. Aiga Naban to serve again. And Motolite inching closer to taking set number 1. Pero
Chu off the hand
Chu
of
may
Carlos.
panagot dito para sa Lady
20,
Red Spikers.
23.
20 serving 23. So for Chef's Classic, it's been Viray and Chu na gumagawa para sa kanila.
Felicia
Tapos
Parral,
ang ilan-ilan
serving for Chef's
mula dito
Classic.
kay Pangad.
Yun yung sinasabi ni Coach Nemesio din kanina na kaya
And
hindi
she
nila
scores
mapagana yung kanilang
off the
middle
hand of
spikers
Carlos.
because yung reception nila hindi ganun
21,
katibay.
23.
Kaya yung setter nababato na lang sa open because sometimes bitin yung receive or off receive, kaya madaming gumagana ng open spikers.
And it all starts with a good first ball
Service.
para
Paras.
mapagana nyo ng mabuti yung opensa nyo. Tolenada. To Pablo. Will try to stop the bleeding pero inangat at itinawid ng Chef's Classics. Tolenada. Sumabit sa net si Iris.
Frontline setter pero sayang yun, sumabit siya sa net. Kung naiwasan lang yung net touch na yun,
Ayun,
point yun for them.
yung kaliwang kamay
Time out.
ni Iris
Motolite.
Tolenada sumabit. Don't look now. Lead is down to 1 for Team Motolite.
We're in a hurry to do stuff. Relax. That ball even just relax, take it easy. Yes, relax. Don't be in a hurry. Take it easy. We're in a hurry to do things. We're in a hurry to block. We're in a hurry to pass. We're in a hurry to attack, to spike. Go for that effort still.
Yes, on your,
Yeah.
on your line defense, stay a little bit like this so it's easy to tell if the ball's out, right? You're like this. Okay, let's go!
23.
Look at that pass, look at that pass.
Chef's Classic, meaning
One
point
observation
to
ni Coach
tie.
Gotti, nagmamadali sila. Siguro kasi 2 points na lang. Very eager nang tapusin nila to. Pero dahil dun sa pagmamadali nila, nauunahan nila yung sarili nila.
Oo, kaya kanina parang if I'm not mistaken, 5 points lead na meron sila. Sila ang nauna sa 20.
Service.
Pero ngayon,
Paras.
baka magkaabot pa sila ng 23.
Correct. I think it was 23 to 18. That was the count earlier. The 4-0 run here, mounted by Chef's Classics,
well read
ended
by
by the
Tolenada.
kill block there coming from Iris
Motolite
Tolenada.
now at set point advantage.
Take a look at that one more time. Combination of Tolenada and Layu denying 2 there.
Serving team captain,
This is for the
Iris
set.
Tolenada.
2. That's the first ball. Balik sa kanya. Off speed, picked up by Pablo. Tolenada goes back to Pablo.
Pablo
And
ends the set for Motolite.
Ends the set.
25-22.
25-22, and set number 1 goes to Motolite. So maganda yung action natin dito. Motolite got the early start, pero humabol ang Chef's Classics, but Motolite at the end showing composure, more maturity to be able to go up set, or to be able to get set number 1 here and to go up 1-0 in this match. Pagbalik po natin, set number 2 action of this game. As you guys can see the score here, 25-22 for Motolite. Magbabalik po ang inyong PVL 2019.